Now I'll talk about ethnographic critical discourse analysis, which can be seen as a subsidiary to critical discourse analysis, in which we look into various events from a perspective of interaction, which is prominent in our daily life. So, according to McGilchrist, ethnography can be a way of seeing at the things, at the discourses, which are generated not only in other spheres of life, but also particularly in the sphere of textbooks. This ethnographic discourse analysis approach can help us in looking into things from an on to epistemological approach that highlights human interactions which occur on daily basis, and can give a set of methods for tracing the tangles and messiness of our daily doings, our daily life. So uh, it can make us reach to very deep, interesting, important meanings from the perspective of the methods which we use in our ordinary life, which may appear to be very ordinary methods, how we talk, how we interact with people, and how people living in a certain community might interact with others, might project others. This kind of daily methods can be helpful in reaching deep analytical meanings or critical meanings if we can employ them in a systematic manner. I'll just present an example here in coming slides in which of a study in which such methods have been used by McGilchrist. It is also a way of constructing narratives which the ethnographer hopes will resonate with other situations. So this can also be a kind of projection of certain viewpoints, because ethnographer may himself not be independent of certain biases or certain unknown influences which he goes through intentionally or unintentionally. This may be a way of seeing to explore specific discourse analytical questions, such as the construction and fissuring of hegemonic formations in a society. So, this kind of ethnographic analysis of various text books can help us how certain hegemonic discourses have been created, who was behind the creation of such discourses, and why were those created, and in what ways those were spread to the common people. Obviously, textbooks themselves are a very powerful way of spreading a certain viewpoint, but in what ways they have been incorporated in textbooks uh, can also throw some lights on the possible intentions of the person or the writer who included them in the textbook. McGilchrist prefers to speak about ethnographic discourse analysis, and in order to conduct his research, he has drawn on 18 months of fieldwork from 2009 to 2011, which is fairly a very good period to conduct such study. And apparently, people in linguistic research, in most of linguistic research, do not spend such time in fieldwork, though such fieldworks may not be uncommon in some social sciences, but in linguistics we can see such, and especially in discourse studies, such fieldworks are comparatively or relatively uncommon. Fieldwork included interviews from the people, informal chats, discourse based interviews in which certain patterns of discussions were investigated, and participant observations in production meetings in which author teams discussed manuscripts for textbooks and other educational media. And the overall, all this material, all which was to be technically speaking, this data for the research, this included over 200 hours of recorded meeting talk, which is very lengthy to be investigated. And here Gilchrist ventured into this, and he conducted this ethnographic research to find various kinds of production patterns and production intentions in textbooks. So This can be one good example how we can investigate textbooks. uh, we can have interviews of those who are studying those textbooks or teaching those textbooks, and more importantly, we can have interviews of those individuals who have written those textbooks, and the companies who have produced those textbooks, and that can make a very very deep analysis of such textbooks and can help us in bringing out various important issues ranging from the conception of those textbooks to the publication of those textbooks, and maybe the spread of those textbooks in a certain nation.